Let's talk about facelifts versus fillers. In order to understand where the limitation of fillers sits, and I love people that promise liquid facelifts because they do have a place, but not as a facelift, it's a volumization, we have to understand aging. Aging is basically a descent of our face because we have gravity and the stability of connective tissue is not as great in our 40s as it was when we were 4. And equally a deflation. So we have these little pockets and bags of fat in our tissue, and these little bags of fat just get a little bit softer. There's a little bit less fat in each of these bags, and so not only does everything go down, but it equally deflates. So think of it in a way of having a bag of frozen water, and as it melts, the water just collects at the bottom of the bag, and then the bag just hangs down, and this is how you create jowling. Now, volumization with filler can compensate the devolumization, the loss of volume, and this can look like you're looking younger, and this is why people call it a liquid facelift. But once things start dropping, if you continue injecting more and more and more, you're just blowing everything up to a degree that doesn't look natural. So we have to understand that as you do deep plane facelift surgery, you basically pick up all the tissue that has slipped downwards. We reposition it by releasing the ligaments so we have more range of motion, and we bring everything up. Does that mean that we address the deflation? No. Fat that descended into the cheek, we can reposition on the cheekbone so it looks better, but it still might be a case that these patients need some tweaks of volumization in combination with the facelift. If it's during facelift surgery, we like to do this with fat transpositions, so we inject areas of fat into the face, or, and this is where fillers come back in 3 to 6 months after surgery when everything has healed, you might benefit from conservative injection of filler to just give you a little bit of a more accentuation of the shape. So I'm not against fillers. I think they have a place in plastic surgery, even in a plastic surgeon's office, but I'm against deceiving marketing tools that promise something that they just can't hold based on bad understanding of aging. Liquid facelifts don't exist.